Howdy folks, welcome back to the weekly comic book snap. It's wonderful to have you here. I'm here obviously with Spesh again. He's made his way down to Frog Bros Comics and Books. He's there in front of the glorious wall of comics.
That's in dire need of new books, but hopefully they're coming.
Absolutely. Well, we've heard a little bit of good news on issue 72 of the snap, so hopefully some books coming soon. But here we are. It's another lockdown special. I think this is number 11, possibly number 10. I'm getting a little bit confused by which special we're on, but who cares? We're here again. And Spesh has picked out another fabulous book for us.
Absolutely wonderful book.
So where are we going, Spesh? What have we got?
We're going to go to the good old US of A.
No.
We're going to go to the Old West.
Route to
US of A.
Yeah.
And we're going to meet a horrific chap called Skinner Sweet in American Vampire.
Oh, yes. And I actually have my copy here as well. There it is.
You do?
Yep.
I can't see that.
Can't you? There we are, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, posted this up on the old Instagram channel as one of the lockdown reads, so hopefully that was the inspiration behind this little pick there, Spesh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You lie. You lie so much.
Anywho.
Yes.
So this little beauty is by Mr. SCOTT SNYDER.
Yeah.
Of Batman fame, but this is where he cut his teeth properly in comics.
Really?
Properly, yeah. It's his own with him and Raphael Albuquerque, and it all came out of some short stories that he did, and he sent them off to Stephen King of all people, who really enjoyed them. And
Wow.
so Stephen King, this is apparently his first. His first attempt at writing a comic book.
Wow. Did not know that. I was going to ask about the origin of these two kind of coming together and working together on this.
Yeah, well, SCOTT SNYDER was a horror writer and did lots of short stories, and that's I believe that is where it came from. And Stephen King really wanted to write the origin of this chap, Skinner Sweet.
Wow.
Skinner Sweet is the American vampire.
Yeah.
And he's a fantastic character. So he was a horrible cowboy to start with, and then got made into a vampire, stayed underground for 30 years, and then pops up and just starts killing people throughout the decades. And that's what's great about the American Vampire series. And for me, SCOTT SNYDER as a writer, he knows his history. Boy knows his history.
Man knows his history.
You can see that in his Batman writing as well, whether it be the Court of Owls and how he kind of wove in the court to Gotham's history, which was completely new. And if you ever read the Gates of Gotham, how it was all about the founding fathers of Gotham, each building a bridge, which were the Gates of Gotham. And the American Vampire series basically jumps about a decade each arc.
Oh, okay.
Each volume. So you start off in the Midwest, and then you go through the Wild West.
Yeah.
And then it goes through kind of the war years, and it goes through rockabilly years, and it goes through the next space race and the Cold War. It's just amazing. The guy is an amazing writer.
Yeah.
And Raphael Albuquerque, the art is just dirty and scratchy, and vampires aren't meant to sparkle and fall in love. They're meant to be dirty, horrible killers, aren't they? And
that's predators, aren't they?
That's what this gets nailed on.
Yeah. No, I think it's the artwork is amazing. Yeah, really beautiful.
Oh, it's horrible, but it's got very wonderful characters as well. You know, Pearl and Skinner, two just fantastic characters.
Yeah. So this, what I really loved about this, because I hadn't read it before, and I haven't read any after this either, was the way that it kind of jumped between, obviously, like 1890s, up to the early 1900s, wasn't it? And then it goes into the kind of 1920s with the Pearl kind of story, and you're bouncing between kind of these two time periods. And obviously Stephen King is the origin, the earlier one, SCOTT SNYDER, the later one. But they, you know, even though it's two different writers, like they both still kind of gel, and it's still one cohesive, kind of coherent story. And the bouncing between the two isn't a jolt, you know, it really, really works well together. And obviously,
it helps that Albuquerque is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. Helps that he does the artwork on both, because it gives it a continuity. But I mean, really great stuff. I really enjoy it. It reminded me a little bit of, and maybe just because it's a kind of slightly period book, but also the kind of genre mashing of the horror, and also, you know, a sort of specific time period, a little bit of Moonshine. You know, with the
I think Moonshine takes a lot of kind of chops from this.
And
the whole idea of it, but changing it up with a little bit of rather than vampires and werewolves kind of.
Yeah, sure, yeah. But
the great thing about this for me is that it remembered what vampires are meant to be.
Yeah, sure.
The whole Twilight nonsense.
Yeah.
They are stone cold killers, you know. They want blood, they want to drink, and they don't really care about the other stuff. And
I love, like, the original vampires are just kind of sallow and pasty, and, you know, you just imagine them being kind of cold and clammy and awful.
Oh, absolutely, but the kind of almost fat cat big business as well.
Just taking over Hollywood.
New kind of street level Skinner Sweetens in him.
Yeah.
You know you're going to hate him, and you know he's a horrific character, but you really love him, and you're kind of rooting for the
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Amazing book. Yeah. And like, again, with all these great comics, I think you find that the writing, the tone of the writing and the artwork just kind of marry together so well. You know, I think that's really important with all of these books that we've looked at. Is that, you know, it's just amazing how that kind of synergy comes together. You know. Oh,
completely. Yeah, absolutely. And these two really do just marry so well.
Yeah.
And it was a good couple of months ago now, but Scott Snyder tweeted a start of a script for more American Vampire. So.
Really?
Super hopeful that there is more to come, because
that'd be great.
There's a lot more stories to tell with these guys, surely.
Yeah. So does Stephen King continue writing on the later issues?
No, just a big fan after that.
Just these Origin ones?
Just this one Origin, and then in books 2 and onwards, it's just Scott Snyder. There's some tie-in books that are drawn by other people later on.
Right.
Survival of the Fittest and The Lord of Nightmares. There's 3 types, but they're all just amazing.
Super.
Absolutely amazing. It's one series that you can jump on and really get your teeth into.
Oh yeah.
American Vampire.
There we go. Fabulous stuff. There we are. So this is from Vertigo, American Vampire. When was this originally released, Besh? 2011? I don't know.
I don't even know what date it is at the moment, dude.
I think it's around about 2010, 2011, something like that. A new vampire for a new century, my friend.
Hey, I like it.
That's what we're doing. So there we are, American Vampire. Absolute stone cold classic. Hey? Love it. There we are, snappers. So you can sink your teeth into that one and get that down at Frog Bros, obviously. We'll put some links up for that. But really, really well worth a read. Fabulous pick. Well done, Besh. Good man. We'll be back again, obviously. So until then, do look after yourselves. Be sensible, be safe, spread some love, and take care of each other, folks. We'll see you soon.